at the station for a detail. We need manpower at the station immediately for a detail. 326.
After you hear what we're going to release today, I'm going to ask for your continued support, your continued understanding, your empathy and compassion as we move forward to find out who did this, and we will. We're seeking the public's help to identify the driver of a vehicle that was parked at the old CPS DCS welfare building in the city of Delphi that was abandoned on the east side of County Road 300 North next to the Hoosier Heartland Highway between the hours of noon to 5 on February 14th, 2017. If you were parked there or know who was parked there, please contact the officers at the command post at the Delphi City Building on February 14th, 2017. On February 14th, 2017.
Right. Basically, this car was parked along the roadway sometime between the hours of noon and 5 the day the girls went missing, which was the 13th of April. We don't have much of a description other than it was a car.
Yeah.
We need to see if somebody can give us make, model, a color, if somebody noticed a license plate, even if they don't know if it was
Sure.
numbers, if they knew it was a state, what state the plate was out of. Because sometimes, in a small county like that, somebody may drive by and they say, oh, that's not from Indiana, that's from California or Tennessee.
Yeah.
They'll notice something like that, but they may not notice the whole information. So it's that any information we can get on that car would be helpful for us.
Okay, you bet. And we're still not certain that car is associated with the crime, but it's possible because of the timing. Is that correct?
Right. And maybe the person saw something that they don't even realize they saw.
I see.
And
Yeah.
or maybe they saw the person or persons get into a vehicle and leave, or somebody picked that person up and took off. So we're not completely sure it's the suspect's vehicle, but we just want to know who that person is who was driving that vehicle, and maybe get more information from them.
Oh, excellent point. We're speaking with Sergeant Kim Riley on the live line with the Indiana State Police.
INDOT decides to demolish old social services building. Carroll County Comment, November 22, 2017. The Indiana Department of Transportation, INDOT, issued a letter to David McCain, who serves as the secretary of the Deer Creek Township Board, dated November 21st, indicating the state plans to demolish the former social services building in East Delphi. The building has been discussed by several groups as possible owners since construction of the Hoosier Heartland Highway, State Road 25, began. The letter was sent to the McClelland law firm at 104 West Main Street in Delphi. The township board routinely uses the law firm office as a meeting venue. Doris McClelland is the township trustee. Township board members McCain, President Joe Mayfield, and Jane Abbott, along with the trustee, have been in discussions with the land developer since mid-October to purchase the old social services building located at 6932 West, County Road 300 North, and then sell it to him for the cost to the township. However, as discussions continued, 2 of the 3 township board members, Mayfield and Abbott, wanted to fully understand how the transaction could be done legally and to ensure the township taxpayers were protected from unwanted expenses. McCain, who has been in contact with INDOT about the building for more than a year, said the decision had to be made to purchase it soon. He said INDOT indicated the deadline for a decision by the township or the city of Delphi was originally October 16th, but was then extended until November 1st. The township sent a letter to INDOT indicating it was discussing the matter before that date, but it did not state the township had voted to purchase the building. The recent letter from INDOT stated the building will be demolished. INDOT Real Estate Director Kathy J. Heiston wrote, "This letter is in response to interest expressed by Deer Creek Township to purchase the building located at 6932 West, County Road 300 North in Delphi, Indiana. Please be advised that Indiana Department of Transportation executive staff made the decision to move forward with the demolition of the social services building. Final project audit is imminent, so a decision had to be made in regards to the building. The decision to move forward with the demolition is in the best interest of the state of Indiana, as it reduces costs to taxpayers due to the federal funds that were used during the acquisition of the property. After demolition, the limited access right-of-way will not be available for disposal. It was not officially deemed surplus and is needed for maintenance of the Hoosier Heartland Highway. Thanks for your cooperation throughout this process. Respectfully, Kathy J. Heiston." However, 2 not-for-profit groups, the Wabash and Eerie Canal Association and the Heartland Heritage Inc., have sent letters to township board members requesting them to pursue INDOT to not demolish the building. Dan McCain wrote on behalf of the Canal Association, "The Wabash and Eerie Canal Association has for years supported this community with the development of trails and amenities that draw visitors and our Deer Creek Township residents with quality experiences. We also appreciate the support of the township through annual appropriations. Thank you. For the past several years, there has been an effort to acquire the old social services building near the new Heartland Highway in East Delphi. This concept has been supported by our board of directors and several other local organizations. Even the concept of having a place for locally sponsored activities was articulated in the township's public meeting held at our Canal Center in 2014 at the time of application for the Recreational Trails Program grant. We learned just now that the plans for acquisition have not made it through to INDOT with positive reception. Perhaps the Township Advisory Board needs to reaffirm the community's desire to promote and acquire this building. We know there is a potential developer that would take the building, renovate it, hook up the utilities, and then lease back space very reasonably for community uses. The concept of having community space in this building would be an advantage to our Monan Bridge Trail hikers, as it would provide restrooms and a place to host a welcome center. We are behind any last-minute effort to revive the issue without the township's assistance." Bonnie Maxwell wrote the following on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Heartland Heritage Inc. The Board of Heartland Heritage Inc. has asked me to send this letter regarding the purchase of the former social services building. Because of our heavy involvement in the development of the High Bridge Trail and bridge repair and rehabilitation, our development of Bicentennial Park, the pending addition of other adjacent park areas, and many activities in this general area, we have a sincere desire to see this building saved and a portion of it devoted to a visitor center/restroom facility for everyone visiting the area. We support your efforts to acquire the building for reuse." Mayfield told the Comet Tuesday morning via email when asked if there's any movement on the Deer Creek Township's part to stop the demolition of the old social services building by INDOT, said, "Doris, Trustee McClelland, and I discussed a possible meeting date after Thanksgiving. INDOT's deadline and the complexity of the process to transfer the property brought us to this point. If INDOT is willing to change their mind and give us more time to understand the process of offering the property to another party, then further discussion becomes an option," Mayfield concluded. According to an email from INDOT's Heiston, demolition contracts are managed by the district offices. This property is located within the LaPorte district. She said she has not heard details regarding the demolition. Heiston said there are many variables and she will make the demolition information available when she receives it.
Okay, we are loaded we're getting a vehicle to take us all up there as a group. Let's drive everybody up there separately. Pick up the pickup that's going to take us up there versus bringing several vehicles. So we'll be up there in just a minute.